Hello guys. Local people in numerous nations devour nourishment that we see as strange. However, China has probably the biggest assortment of nourishment on the planet. Stroll down any road advertised in China and you'll locate the delectable luxuries, the visitor treats, and even the out-and-out disturbing. A portion of these dishes are known for their preferences, some for being one of a kind, and others for their restorative purposes, and can be produced using creatures, plants, bugs, and pretty much whatever else. So let's start. 10th place. Balut is a Chinese dish that was received by the Philippines in the 17th century. It is currently viewed as a national dish of the Philippines, however it is a Chinese nourishment, consequently its incorporation on this rundown, as indicated by an investigation in 2007. Chinese merchants and transients brought the custom of eating prepared duck eggs to the Philippines around the 17th century. It's additionally said the cause is from Chinese as maiden, or feathered egg. Many of us devour eggs in some structure without addressing it, since they are unfertilized and have numerous nutritious advantages for our lives. The Chinese, alongside different nations, eat eggs in a totally different path known as balut. Balut is a somewhat evolved chicken or duck egg that has been brooded somewhere in the range of 14 and 21 days before being bubbled and eaten. Balut is a mainstream road nourishment that can be found at numerous side-of-the-road markets. It might sound sickening to eat a somewhat created duck, yet this dish is viewed as a delicacy in numerous spots, for example, China. The treated egg is bubbled for around 25 minutes and is eaten while the egg is still warm. The yolk parcel is portrayed as rich and smooth with a general mellow taste, and a few eggs contain bones and quills that are palatable, which, as per neighborhood conviction, make the men eating them show up increasingly manly. 9th place. Various insects are considered a delicacy in many cultures. In China, silkworms are one of those insects, and they are enjoyed by the locals. Silkworm pupae remaining after their fibrous cocoons have been harvested are used in several different ways for consumption. The flavor is like shrimp or crab and has a chewy consistency. Silkworms can be found in nearby markets cooked a few different ways or supplied solidified and canned. Chinese-style silkworms are added to pan-sear with your preferred vegetables, soy sauce, and seasonings. It's typically served up with rice or noodles, or the pupae can be pan-fried and presented with your decision of plunging sauce. In case you're not sold on expending the creepy-crawly in your pan-fried food, you can generally begin with the better and more traveler-benevolent rendition, chocolate-secured silkworms. 8th place. On the off chance that you are hoping to support charisma, the Chinese have an unusual nourishment that may help. Sheep penis alongside other creature penises and gonads are filled in as a solution for the issue. A cafe in China, Guli Zhuang, is committed to serving a wide range of dishes with creature genitalia. For example, sheep gonads on a bed of curry and steamed sheep penis. Local people appreciate the kind of the dish, however they additionally trust it is beneficial for one's well-being. A considerable lot of the clients at the cafe are guys hoping to expand strength and sexual ability. The Chinese accept that they can recharge portions of their bodies by eating dishes with those equivalent body parts, which is the reason balls and penises are expended to improve sexual well-being. Rather than going to a pill, attempt this special Chinese dish. 7th place. Pai Dan, otherwise called century egg, is a customary Chinese nourishment that flaunts a special shading and aroma. It is normally a duck or chicken egg that is protected in a blend of mud, debris, salt, and soluble material. The egg yolk may seem yellow, dim green, or earthy-colored relying upon the handling time. However, the middle is ordinarily delicate in all hues. Invigorating, smooth, delectable, and salty are words that regularly portray the special nourishment during the way toward making these eggs. A compound response turns the egg white to straightforward, and a snow chip example might be obvious outwardly. Pai dan can be saved as long as 5 months if the egg shell stays solid. They can be served in cool dishes, for example, a plate of mixed greens, or can be combined with soy sauce and green stews for a zesty lunch. Century eggs are likewise a well-known present for loved ones during the customary Chinese Dragon Boat Festival. 6th place. One of the more controversial bizarre foods the Chinese eat is bird's nest soup. This famous soup is made from a swiftlet's actual nest. This little feathered creature is found in Southeast Asia and lives in dim caverns like a bat. Their homes are produced using their own sticky spit created by the organs under their tongue. The home of salivation solidifies as it is presented to the air. The basic method to cook winged animals' home soup is gradually steaming it in the wake of absorbing it water. The surface of the home is delicate like jam, yet it doesn't have a lot of taste. The taste isn't what keeps local people returning every day for this soup, yet the advantages pull in the Chinese. On the off chance that the soup is devoured routinely, it is accepted to help keep up youth and advance a solid life and solid body. 5th place. Those searching for something insane to nibble on while strolling the roads of China may see scorpions as a scrumptious treat. These little scorpions are singed and served on a stick. They can be found in the city of well-known urban areas to draw sightseers into having a go at something neighborhood and odd. Since the scorpions are slight, they turn out fresh with a decent flavoring. It is accepted that eating scorpions can fix certain ailments and can make the blood more blazing in chilly conditions. 4th place. One of the most popular snacks in China is Stinky Tofu. The smell of the well-known road nourishment can be spotted from a traffic light away, perhaps considerably further. The customary dish is tofu matured in a blend of milk and a vegetable, meat and fish-based salt water, or a mix of these fixings. It is typically rotisserie in vegetable oil and presented with bean stew and soy sauce and served in little squares pierced together and served on a plate. It can likewise be discovered steamed, stewed, or served in a soup. Gnawing into Stinky Tofu wants to chomp into a bit of delicate cheddar and tastes best when presented with sauce or fixings. Need to realize where to discover it? Basically follow your nose. 3rd place. Chicken testicles. These delicious treats are said to upgrade male ability and improve a lady's skin tone. They are accessible in both pink and dark, and their size ranges somewhere in the range of 1 to 2 inches in length. Their casings contain flesh, making them like little sausages. They are delicately cooked to keep them delicate, and juice will overflow into your mouth as you take the primary nibble. Subsequent to bubbling or browning the chicken balls, they will offer a mellow flavor and are best presented with rice, noodles, or even both. 2nd place. A seahorse is one of the cutest little marine fish found in the ocean, yet it is likewise found on China avenues as a tidbit. Seahorse has a squid-like consistency and is extremely salty. They are for the most part found in soups or on kebabs and found at a few road markets. You should be cautious while expending seahorse, however, in light of the fact that they have sharp pieces that can get trapped in your gums or teeth. The Chinese additionally accept there are incredible advantages to eating seahorse. One Chinese precept says that eating seahorse can keep an 80-year-old granddad youthful. Numerous local people use it as an old Chinese drug for vitality and to support sexual execution. They can be blended in with herbs and bubbled as tea to treat asthma and male sexual brokenness. Lamentably, apparently Seahorse numbers are declining because of the popularity. First place turtle jelly or tortoise jam, otherwise called gailing gao, is a Chinese jam-like sweet. It is customarily produced using different kinds of turtle's base shell and a few homegrown items. Most turtle jam originates from usually accessible turtle species to hold the cost down. Yet some incredibly costly choices are accessible and are made utilizing fixings from the brilliant coin turtle. Some turtle jam available does exclude any fixings from a turtle any longer. This delicacy is also used for its medicinal purposes in China. It is said to be able to improve circulation, assist muscle growth, and restore kidney functions. Many believe that regular consumption of turtle jelly can improve skin by giving it a healthier complexion. It usually dark brown or black in color and slightly bitter. But many sweeteners can be added to improve taste. And a bonus. Under the circumstances, it would be remiss to exclude bat soup from this list. And keeping in mind that it is impossible that bat eating is the reason for the present Wuhan influenza pandemic, it has positively been driven well into the spotlight subsequently. Bat soup contains a whole bat put in a soup bowl in the wake of overflowing with chicken stock. The bat is dismembered with a blade and fork, and the stock is then eaten with a spoon. Alongside the innards of the animal, hair is available in the dish, alongside the layers of the bat's wings. The dish is purportedly rather scrumptious. However, we are compelled to reason that it is exceptionally unappetizing to see a whole bat drifting before us. The bats are likewise equipped for conveying various human transmissible ailments, and the training is viewed as impractical by numerous preservation associations.